Hello, Las Vegas. My name is Mel Tiller. I'm always thrilled to hang out with you. And today, my guest is LaTasha Sanders. She is the founder of Purposely Talented, the Purposely Talented Foundation. They do some sensational things in our community. LaTasha, welcome to the show.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
It is a thrill to have you. You know, we just finished a preliminary conversation. I am just amazed at the kinds of things that you all are doing. How about telling us why Purposely Talented was founded in the first place?
Absolutely. So Purposely Talented Foundation has officially was founded in 2019. And it just came out of the need of us seeing that in the school district, a lot of the art programs were going away because of budget cuts and things of that nature. So we wanted to just help instill that still into our community. And especially in some of the lower income communities, things like the art programs are diminishing, and in some schools they don't even exist anymore. So we just wanted to provide a fun and safe environment for kids to still be able to express themselves, be kids, have fun, and learn about different arts.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about your programs and exactly what do you do? Arts, are we talking painting? Are we talking dancing, singing, what?
Right. So all of those things are encompassed.
Okay.
It's really based upon the need of the kids that sign up for the program. So currently, the way that our program works is it starts every year in the month of September, and then it ends the following year in the month of June. So during June to September is what we call open enrollment. And that's when the community can really get involved. If you know of a young person who would benefit from being part of our program, we suggest that you go to our website, which is purposelytalented.com, and enroll them in the program. In October, they'll receive a newsletter from us that explains where our first event is going to be. We invite everyone to come out. We meet the young people. We have fun with them. We have different activities going on. This year in October, we're going to do a 5K walk because we're promoting being healthy.
Okay.
And at the end of the walk, the kids get to have some fun, and it's going to turn into a trunk or treat. And we are partnering with Centennial Library as well as Armed Forces Chamber in order to do that trunk or treat.
Oh,
They come out.
Okay,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So tell me this. Tell me a little bit about the kids. Where do these kids come from? Social economic background, exactly what are you looking for in your program?
Okay, so we're not turning down anyone that wants to be a part of our program. However, our current dynamics, the youth that we work with come from lower income families. We have a high percentage of the kids in our program at this time that are currently in foster care. So we're able to provide a safe place for them. Sometimes for those of you that are not familiar with foster care, the way that that works is sometimes kids go from homes to home. So they don't have a lot of people around them that are constant in their life. And we try to be that constant group of people, no matter which home that they're in. They can tell their foster parent, like, hey, I participate with Purposely Talented. They're able to look it up and let them still attend some of our events and keep that mentorship that they develop with the volunteers.
How many people are helping you?
It depends from time to time, but currently we're staffed at about 10.
Oh, that's very good. And so I understand what you might be doing as the founder. What are the other 10 people doing?
So I'm not a singer, I'm not a dancer, or I'm not an artist. I often joke and say that my talent is bringing out the talents of other people or the talents of leadership. So that's exactly what they're doing. When we have showcases, the other 10 people and all of our staff are volunteers. So they're volunteering their skills, some of them outside of Purposely Talented, perform professionally on the strip, or they're choreographers for different musicians. So
Ah,
they bring that skill set to the program, and they allow the kids to have fun, and they teach them the basics of tap or the basics of ballet, the fundamental primary colors of the art wheel, cursive, things of that nature.
that is extremely interesting. How many showcases do you all have per year?
We do 4. So
Four
it's
showcase.
about every 3 months that we have an actual showcase, but the kids are working and developing their talents up until that time. So as soon as one showcase ends, they're immediately preparing and getting ready for the next showcase.
Talk to me about some of your volunteers.
Okay. Let's see. One volunteer that we currently have, and I don't think they'd have a problem with me using their names, would be Herbert Woods. He is a musician on the strip, and he performs. And this guy's amazing. Him and his wife, Angela Woods, both of them. Angela's a very talented singer, and she actually did the choreograph for our last showcase that we just had in March. There was a total of 16 kids that participated in that, and it was a praise dance that they
Ah,
did. And it was really nice because it had a little spin on it. A lot of us are used to the traditional type of praise dance, which the
yes.
dance piece, the first 30 seconds, was the traditional praise dance piece. And then it changed it and they did some hip hop. There was some little tap going on, and the kids just had a ball and really enjoyed themselves. And especially the young men in our program, they were a little nervous at first about praise dance, but they really wrapped their arms around the project and had a fun time. And the community came out and supported us completely. It was a full house. We actually had to turn people away. We were at capacity. So it
Oh,
was great. It was a wonderful experience for the youth. And I mean, I can't continue to tell you how wonderful it was. If you get a chance, check out our Facebook and you'll get to see pictures and videos and things of that nature.
all right. Talking about Facebook, how do people contact you, and tell us about Facebook or any of the other social media platforms that you all are on?
Okay, perfect. So currently you can contact us through our website. Also our telephone number, which is on the posters right below me, behind me, I'm sorry. But the best way to contact us is through social media. So through Facebook, or you can direct message us through Instagram.
Okay, give us that phone number if you don't mind.
Sure, 702-374-3905.
How
That is
many?
a message phone. I'll say it one more time, 702-374-3905. That is a message phone, but if you leave us a message, someone will get back to you within the hour.
Okay, fantastic. How many kids do you
When
have?
them response, I would say to direct message us through social media, through Instagram or Facebook.
All right. How many kids do you all have enrolled?
Currently for this year, now this year is coming to an end, and our current class will be graduating on June the 19th. It's actually Juneteenth. We'll take them to a Juneteenth celebration, and then we'll have graduation that Friday. And on Saturday, they get to go to Disneyland.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, very excited. And we have 20 kids that will be going with us to Disneyland. And out of those 20 kids, only one of them has ever been there before. So we're very excited to be able to give them that opportunity. One of the things that we teach in our program is that if you change what a person sees, you'll change what they become. So that's the discover component of our motto: to develop, discover, and demonstrate your talents.
I love that. You have something called Shining Stars. Explain that to me.
Okay, so Shining Stars is a core group of kids that sign up for our program. So for simple math, if we have 100 kids that sign up for our upcoming year, we'll pull 20 kids out of that 100, the group of 100, and then we're hoping that in the future we can expand that. But right now it's 20 kids, and we work very closely with those 20 kids to make sure that the needs that they need are met, and that there's a mentoring component that comes along with participating in these showcases. So you'll see them at our 4 showcases throughout the year, but if they're part of our Shining Star program, we would check in with them on their grades to see how that's going for them. Easter just passed. We provided Easter baskets. When school starts, we'll supply them with school supplies, backpacks. A lot of them have uniforms. So we'll help out and assist with them getting uniforms. Some of them are couch surfing at the time. So with that being said, we provide hot meals when we receive those type of donations or gift cards. We incentivize them for coming to our program and participating and just doing the best that they can and being the best version of them. So we try to help out with those type of things as well. Provide personal hygiene. Some of the things that sometimes we take for granted and don't necessarily think about, but we do have some young people in our program that don't have guardians that are able to provide that for them right now. So we don't want them to feel bad about themselves. We want them to know that they're stars on the stage and off the stage. So we provide those things for them with dignity and in a safe place.
Love that. So give me a success story.
A success story. We have a young man that we gave a scholarship to at our last showcase. He's currently a freshman at LSU.
Bravo. Yes.
And we are very excited because he was in our program from the beginning for the whole 4 years, but he's kind of shy. So he never participated on stage in our showcases, but he was always like an usher, the light guy, back crew, handling backstage type things. And he stayed with us for the whole 4 years. And now he's at LSU. So that's one success story that comes to mind right away.
That is absolutely fantastic. Are you looking for more volunteers?
Absolutely. We always need volunteers. And, we're very respectful of people's time. So we realize that maybe if you're a singer and you say, hey, I can't volunteer every week, but I can do a singing workshop, or I can volunteer once a month, we absolutely would use the help.
That is great. You've been so gracious with your time. What would you like to leave our listeners with?
Thank you for allowing us to be here. And I would say to keep in mind that together we can all make a huge impact. So maybe you're listening to this broadcast right now and you're saying, I don't have the time to donate, or maybe I don't have extra funds to donate to the organization right now. Our young people are extremely active with social media.
Yes.
I'm not so much, but they are. So something as simple as going to Facebook, liking our page and following it. And when you see something come through and you see them performing, or we're giving them kudos on something they're doing in the community, just taking them a moment to hit that like button is huge to them. When I meet with them, they're constantly monitoring that page and looking at those things. So I think it shows them that the community is supportive of them and that someone cares.
Thank you so much for joining us today, LaTasha.
Thanks for having me.
You've been listening to Keeping It 100 with Mel and Bruce, sponsored by the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. What they see is what they'll be, and that's Keeping It 100.